Well, I mean, obviously disappointed. Our players, you know, understand that, each and every week in this league, um, you're going to be challenged, and we were challenged by a team that played in Texas A&M very well today. Their players made plays. Um, we didn't make some of the plays that we have normally made, um, and we just weren't our best today. I'd like to give you a reason why we weren't, but we just weren't our best today, and we needed to be better. I don't want to minimize it. As I said, we're all very disappointed. Um, we very much wanted to finish strong, and that didn't happen. Um, I think, again, I could break down the game in so many different ways, but it just wasn't our best, and our best was needed today, and we didn't have it. So.
You have a question, raise your hand, bro.
Just what stood out with the run defense and kind of why Texas A&M was able to have so much success?
I mean, we didn't do our job as coaches. We didn't do our job as players. We didn't get our job done today. I wish I could give you a specific answer, but I'd have to bring in so many different things that happened defensively. We didn't get our jobs done, and very disappointed because of that.
Coach, the two-point conversion at the end there, what's sort of the analytical thing behind a decision like that?
The analytics say go for two. So if you don't get it there, you've got another chance to go for two and still have the opportunity to, obviously tie the game up.
I mean, just a message to the guys after something like that.
Yeah.
Still playing for a lot next week, but just
Right.
What's the locker room morale like?
That this is hard, and they've been great all year. They've done incredible things. They've changed everything that they have known in terms of their routine and the way they think and their habits. And it's always great to have a marching band, right as you're going through it, especially after you lose a game. But you have to do it consistently. You have to. You can't just rely on talent. Talent's got to make plays. Traits have got to be present every single day, and when you flip the switch to performance, you've got to be able to bring those with you. And we just, for some reason, we were off today, and it's my job to get this team prepared, and I didn't get them prepared the way they needed to be today. They were off today, and I'm disappointed in that.
A&M converted 10 of 15 third downs tonight.
I'm well aware.
What's the reason for that?
What was the reason? It's we didn't do our job. We were not very good at getting off the field, executing, bending people back. I mean, we were off today. This was not a team that you had normally seen during the year, and I can't give you a great answer. We didn't make the plays that we normally make. We didn't have the same fire that we normally have. And that falls on my shoulders too. I got to get our team prepared and ready, and I obviously did not do a very good job.
Jaden Daniels fumbled there in the third quarter. It seemed like y'all were maybe starting to take control of that game. How much did that end up really feeling like things shifted afterward?
I think there were some, I think you're right. I think there were some momentum swings there. Obviously, we came out in the second half. We got the quick stops, and we got the score. Thought we got the thing back in order. And, again, it was one of those things where, you wish you could have, done it all over again in terms of what happened in that situation. But it is what it is. The ball comes out. It's a huge play. That momentum swing, I don't know that we ever really recovered from it, quite frankly.
Matt?
Coach, two for you. Jar Bernard Converse out today for
Concussion.
in the middle of the field for them. Stewart had a lot of slants, wide open. Was it one-on-one matchups with his team?
Yeah, I mean, he's a talented player. We have a job to do, and that is take away the inside, and we need to do a better job coaching, and we need a better job playing in that situation.
Their wide receiver making these one-handed catches too. I mean, this is kind of what you thought, right? That they had the talent and they could rise to the occasion. Is that just kind of what they did today?
They're good players. Played really, really well. Chain was outstanding. His cutback ability. He was very difficult today. Muhammad, Stewart, quarterback played well. Yeah, I thought their best players played to their level today. There was great energy in the stadium. We didn't match it, and our best players needed to make great plays. We fell short in that area, and I fell short in preparing them.
Just how is Jaden? He went down a couple times.
Yeah, he's got an ankle. It was the ankle was the last one. The first hit, I think he bounced back from that. The second one was more of an ankle.
Coach, just in the past game, what did you see just with Jaden and how aggressive he was, or just how he was seeing the field today?
I thought he did a great job protecting himself, sliding protections. I thought he was as good as he's been all year in terms of protecting himself and doing a great job in protections. They ran a lot of two-man, so, they got, 2 or 3 holding calls. Could have been a lot more. It is what it is. I'm not here to talk about officiating. I thought he did a pretty good job. You get behind in those situations. It's a little bit more difficult. They're dropping 8 into coverage. I thought we got back into the game. We're in a pretty good position. The turnover, obviously, that results into a touchdown, changes the game. But I think he was pretty good, in terms of recognizing what was going on back there.
Do you think that your team overlooked A&M with Georgia coming up next week?
No, I don't think so. I just don't. I really can't put my finger on it. They've worked so hard all year. I think A&M played really well today. I thought their energy was great. I thought that their best players played at a high level. They made a lot of plays. But again, I've singled out this one particular play where we turned it over into a touchdown, and it was a big momentum change. The fact of the matter is, we had a great week of practice. The guys did a nice job all week. We probably, if I look at our preparation, it's that, 24 hours out, leading into the game, we needed more juice, more fire, and we just seemed to lack that a little bit today, and that's on me.
Coach, you take 2 more. Garland, you had one.
Coach Kelly, talking about flushing it out quickly, you don't have the non-conference game next week. You got the #1 team in the country. How do you get the message to the kids? I mean, because kids can kind of hold these kind of losses. How do you get in their skulls fast?
Yeah, we've already talked about it, and we're pretty much, I would say, moving down the road already. They know what happened tonight. They understand our process, and what they need to do, and what maybe, wasn't done, to the level it needs to be done each and every week tonight. But man, I'm so proud of what they've done. It's just so hard, to do it each and every week in this league. And, we ran into a team that played really well tonight at home. And we we just didn't have what it took tonight for whatever reason, and we'll learn from this.
Jesse, you got the last.
Coach, this year, what y'all have faced, kind of, in your words, would you say that you guys have overachieved, even though you do know the SEC championship is up next week, and this is your first year into the group that, I mean, you didn't even know half of their names when you got here.
I knew 33% of them.
Okay, great.
No, I get your point. I don't want to say overachieved, but I think that they have done some incredible things, and I don't want this loss to at all take away from what they've accomplished this year. This is one of the most enjoyable years that I've had in my career, and watching these kids grow. This was not a step back. This was a bump in the road where they're going to learn from it and understand how hard it is each and every week in this league. And you have to be ready, especially on the road. And a talented team that came ready tonight to play and made plays. And if we take care of the football late, who knows what happens. But they fought. I mean, they kept fighting. But yes, I would say that I'm really pleased with what our kids accomplished this year. Thanks for asking the question.